Hey guys, it's a controversial subject, but I want to put my views of why the A7S III is still the best wedding filmmaker camera out there in the market. This one is the A7 IV. It's the same body as the A7S III. It's a fantastic compact size, and that's probably why, for me, it is the most useful camera to have. With the A7S III, you can have a couple on your body at all times with different lenses. You can run 3 cameras. Currently I run 2 S3s and a 7 IV and an A7Siii, but the A7S IIIs are the primary cameras, and the great thing about them is they can shoot at 100 or 120 frames per second. So you can get super steady shots even with just your hands. You don't have to use a gimbal, you don't have to use a monopod. If you shoot at super slow motion, everything's going to be super smooth and it's going to look fantastic. It also gives you access to that incredible 10-bit footage. And while the Sony native colours aren't the best, when you put it into an editor like DaVinci Resolve, you can get fantastic results. Guys, if you want to learn more about editing in DaVinci Resolve, I've got a new course out called Resolve Weddings. Please check it out. Okay, back to the A7S III and why it's still the king of cameras for wedding filmmakers. So number one is the size. You can carry multiple bodies during the day and it's not going to have any issues. Secondly, it's got a fantastic magnesium body to dissipate heat. I've never had any problems with overheating on a wedding day with an A7S III. And the third thing which is so good about these cameras is their second ISO level at being 12,800 ISO, which puts it above all the competition and allows you to shoot fantastic clean images at night. And it allows you to put on ND filters and anamorphic filters to get incredible results all day long and not worry about having not enough light coming into the camera. So that second base ISO is super useful. Guys, it's not the best image in the world. I do prefer the colors coming out of the Canon C70, even the R5C, but those cameras are a lot bigger. When it comes to wedding filmmaking, portability and speed are essential. So having those smaller bodies are great. If you're a massive man and carrying multiple R5Cs on you during the day is not a problem. That could be fine as well, but having that small form factor as well also allows your guests to relax. They don't notice you with these small cameras as much as if you had a larger camera, and that's the reason why I prefer the A7S III to the FX3 as well, because the FX3 is more suited for rigging up. It's got those holes to put an extra monitor on. It doesn't have the viewfinder. It's more of a camera to rig up. I find the A7S III is more useful for wedding films because it's got that monitor and it's not meant to be rigged up. It's meant to be small, it's meant to be discreet and to get natural shots, which is what wedding filmmakers like myself want. I'm sure other people have different styles. They like to use a monitor. For that sort of wedding work, sure, get the FX3 or a larger camera. But for me, I like to stay subtle, I like to stay hidden, I like to get natural shots. I do appreciate having that monitor, and I do appreciate having a camera which can be used for photography if the need arises. So for me, the A7S III is still the better camera for wedding films than the FX3 and any of the other larger, more powerful Canon cameras. That's my humble opinion, guys. Do check out my course, Resolve Weddings, and there's also going to be a video about shooting in RAW on this channel. Do check that out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.